So, this is one of those days where I finally get in front of the mic and decide to actually talk, but hey, welcome everyone. This is another Speedpaint and me trying to think of something to talk about because I'm talking about this off script, AB. Of course, this is, let me just get it from the beginning. I'm not gonna be editing this because I simply do not have the time nor the capacity. So if you hear a lot of everything in the background, well, now you know, because holy shit. I got a job, I got streaming, I got game deving. I've been working on my game dev for the longest time now, and honest to God, it's been really fun. Problem is, I got no time for this. But I do still want to record it a little bit, try to get better at, you know, talking and sharing my thoughts. I hear it's gonna be really nice. Eventually, of course, when I do not feel like I am being held at gunpoint while talking, but, you know, that's a thought for another day. So, the thingy that I'm doing right now is practically a lantern dude. The guy who commissioned me is a super nice guy. I think his name is Doe. He's something Doe. Unfortunately, or Doe something. I unfortunately do not recall the name very well, but I do recognize him. He has a very recognizable voice. Comes on my streams from time to time. He apparently has a lantern dude persona, which was quite unique because, honest to God, I just don't get to do a lot of unique characters recently. Because I'm mostly like a monster-ish artist, a humanoid monster artist specifically. But most people, you know, have normal characters, no shade on them, like, they just have, like, average characters who are humans, and maybe, like, the worst offender would be a horn or whatever. But God, every time I, like, get a commission of something that is not human, and that is, like, also horrifying, oh, it's just, like, oh, it's so, it's a wonderful time for me. I will say that Doe's commission did catch me off guard a little bit because while it is something that is like not usually seen in the scene of VTubing, I guess, because this is a PNG, by the way, PNG VTube model. I'm not used on drawing a lot of, I guess, diagrammic shape. Like, you know, solid shapes. I'm more of an organic gal. I know way too much about anatomy. Of course, like, can you see my impeccable what is it? Hold on. What? My incredible collarbone anatomy. It's wonderful, man. I never make mistakes on that part, but anyways. It's just, his head is a lantern. I never did lanterns before this, by the way. The last time I drew a lantern was like when I was 15 or something. I really do not draw enough objects. I'm not like an objects gal, so I really don't know. But it turned out pretty well, if I say so myself, so I'm pretty happy about it. And as you can see as I'm rendering it right now, it was pretty fun, surprisingly simple, but I'm guessing it's also because, like, my full-time job, I also do a lot of, like, objects and stuff like that. It did take away from the fear of drawing objects, because, like, you know, when you draw something new, you're usually, like, scared of it a little bit, you know? So, I guess my full-time job already helped me get over that a little bit, even though I was a little frightened about it. But it was pretty fun, so kudos to that. And apparently, from what I understand, that his character is like this lantern scarecrow man, because I think he's like stuffed with hay and other shit inside. Because, like, you know, there's one of the what is it called? One of the sprites, like the surprise sprite, is where he basically just like his insides just burst out and there's worms, and I made them blue, as you will see in the speed paint. There's gonna be worms and hay sprouting out of him. And, you know, PNG VTubers have now might as well become, like, fucking animated because there's a lot of stuff going on that can make a PNG VTuber now just like hop around enough for it to be considered animated, you know. But like I mainly just do this one traditionally, so it's like it's super fun, and it's just like super detailed. Like the PNG that I'm doing right now is super detailed, so that kind of stuff, had Doe wanted it to be animated, I would have probably charged more, and I probably would have done it completely different. But yeah, I'm more known for my like detailed style, so I'm definitely not known for the animation part, so I'm glad that I didn't have to think twice about it. But because, you know, I'm the overachieving asshole that I am, I wanted to make it a little bit special, so I tried moving his lantern head depending on the emotion from time to time. So like the sad emotion would like have the head leaning forward a little bit, and the surprised emotion would lean a little bit back. Because, you know, I know that this is a PNG and he didn't ask me to animate it, but like I can't look bad in front of the animated stuff, y'all. You gotta understand, I got a reputation to uphold. But yeah, this was like one of those things that I really enjoyed doing it, and it was a fun time. And I really liked Doe's model, and I really hope that I catch him streaming it one time, hopefully. But yeah, this was my thoughts on this model and my thoughts in general. Hope you guys have fun, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye!